Hi everyone, I'm Zach with Porsche Center Calgary, and we are taking a look at a 2024 Porsche 911 C4S Coupe. This is a 992.1 911, meaning that falls within the generation of 2020 to 2024 here. And yeah, this is going to be a new 4S. The cool thing about this car right now is, like I said, it is still new. It's the last of the 992.1 that we got in here. And then with that, computer's turning off. And then with that, it means that you get a few things with the vehicle. For one, it's the all-wheel drive variant. On the new Carrera S variants that they released, it's specific to the rear-wheel drive. There is no all-wheel drive one released yet, and we don't have news of when it will be coming out, if. So if you're looking for an all-wheel drive Carrera S, specifically a new one, this is a cool car because you can still get all of that. And then besides that, still all has pretty much the same motor in it. It's twin turbocharged 3-liter flat 6 that puts out 443 horsepower. So you get a ton of performance with it. It's going to be doing 0 to 100 in about 3.4 seconds. So really quick in a straight line. And then besides that, I mean, the highlight on really any 911 in general, but what my favorite part of the brand is just how well these cars handle around corners. Feels like you're on rails with it, and then you maintain just such good driving feel with these cars. They're very engaging, yet at the same time they're comfortable enough that you can, drive around. If you want to use it as a daily driver, you can. You can take it on, let's say, multi-day road trips. You got front trunk to put some kind of medium-sized luggage bags in, and then going into the rear of the car, you can actually fold down the rear seats into shelves, throw a bunch more gear in the back there. They're just very versatile, fantastic cars. This one specifically, speaking a little bit about the options on it. So this one comes in ice gray metallic. This is a newer color to Porsche that they came out with back in 2024. Looks great. Lots of depth to it. It varies quite a bit depending on the light that you see the vehicle in. But like I said, looks fantastic. And then that's going to be coupled with a leather black interior with chalk stitching. So you're going to have contrast chalk stitching that pops out against the black there. Looks absolutely great. And then continuing around the outside of this vehicle. So for one, you're going to have 20-inch, they're staggered. You got 21-inch wheels on the rear and 20 inches up front for the 992 generation 911s. But you're going to have the RS Spider design wheels done up in anthracite gray is the colorway. Once again, just especially on the ice gray, it looks absolutely fantastic. You're going to have black accents around the vehicles. And then the highlights on this car is that you're going to have both your premium package and the sport package on the car. Premium package is going to be your, ventilated seats up front. You're going to have heated seats up front as standard. You're going to have your good headlights on the vehicle, your LED Matrix PDLS Plus lights. So they give you automatic high beam dimming. They give you cornering functions. They're speed dependent as well. They function very, very well for a vehicle with this high performance in it. You're going to have electronically folding mirrors, the net in the passenger footwell if you've ever seen that. You're going to have blind spot warning, the surround view cameras that give you the 360 view around the vehicle, colored ambient lights, and then Bose sound system in the vehicle. So that premium package is pretty much putting all the most popular stuff into the vehicle right from the get-go. And then the sport package on these 992s, you get some great value with as well. You're going to get PASM lowered by 10 millimeters. So that's your active suspension management that you can click to stiffen up the suspension, especially let's say either in a track session or aggressive driving scenarios where you're wanting a little bit more gridded chassis. You'll have that. And then your standard ride height on the vehicle is lowered by 10 millimeters as well. So very similar to what you see in a GTS, for example. Going on from there, you're also going to have your Sport Chrono in the vehicle. So you're going to have the dial on the steering wheel that you can go into your Sport Plus mode that gives you launch controls with. And then you can also have the push to pass button on it, and you also have the ability to do time trials with that Sport Chrono package. So you get quite a bit from it. You can have a lot of fun with it. And then last thing you get in the Sport package is going to be Sport exhaust system, specifically done up in high gloss black to match all the darker the darker accents on the exterior of the car there. So you're going to be able to have a ton of fun with this car. It's got lots of cool options on it. Continuing there with a few smaller options on it, you're going to have underdoor puddle lights. Those are the ones that are projecting Porsche onto the ground outside of the vehicle when you open the doors at night there. Car's going to come with a sunroof, prep for the roof transport system. So let's say you planned on throwing winter tires on this vehicle. It's all-wheel drive after all. And if you do get proper winter tires for it, you do get quite a bit of traction with these. So let's say you're taking the car out skiing, you could actually mount proper roof rack on it and bring out either snowboards or skis on top of the car that way. Always nice to be able to do that. In the 992 generations, you've got an 8-speed PDK. That's what's in this one, so that differs slightly from, let's say you're comparing to a 991 generation, which ended in 2019. And then you're also going to have front axle lift on this vehicle. So let's say you got a steeper driveway at home, or maybe you're in a parkade at work and going down into the parkade, you just need to make sure you have the clearance for it. You're going to have the ability to hit the button, lift up the height of the front axle, and hopefully give you enough clearance that you can get into those harder to reach kind of areas there that you'd typically be concerned with on a sports car. As far as other options go, heated GT Sport steering wheel. That's your smaller, more aggressive steering wheel that is, typically associated with most 911s nowadays. It's a very popular option. And then on top of that, you're also going to have the white tack, white sport chrono dial. Once again, kind of matching up with those other chalk accents you've seen on the interior, and just adding a little bit of a contrast against that black leather. Looks absolutely fantastic. And then finishing off, you're just going to have illuminated brushed aluminum door sill guards just inside where you pop open those doors. So fantastically optioned vehicle. Like I said, it's available. It's currently in the showroom if you're wanting to come down. And like I'm seeing, if you after specifically an all-wheel drive S variant, they haven't released a new version of it. So great opportunity to actually be able to get into one, especially if you're wanting one where it still has, let's say, the analog tack and a couple of those features there. Anyways, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And in the meantime, take care. Have a fantastic day.